When workers for the company operating the Elly drilling rig saw oil in the water miles from the California shoreline, they didn't immediately call authorities. Instead, they dialed the company's risk management firm. At 8:55 a.m. Saturday, an emergency response employee at the crisis company Witt O'Brien informed federal authorities that a leaking pipeline had sent crude oil pouring into the water off Orange County, turbocharging the U.S. Coast Guard's investigation of a substantial spill at Residence Mile. That was 15 hours after the first reports of oil in the water, at 6 p. Friday, began trickling in. This gap between Friday evening and Saturday morning remains one of the least understood and potentially vital parts of the oil spill, filled with unanswered questions and contradictions. Why was the rig's first call not to federal regulators? Did a pipeline alarm go off in the early hours of Saturday morning? And when exactly did the oil company, a subsidiary of Amplify Energy Corporation, stop pumping crude oil? Figuring out what happened during a 15-hour period could help determine whether more could have been done to limit the scope of the spill and damages it caused. Amplify Energy Chief Executive Martyn Willsher has been evasive about those crucial hours, offering information that conflicts with state and federal records and providing vague responses to questions at news conferences before bowing out of a media appearance Thursday. He was adamant, however, that his employees had not seen oil in the water until 8:09 a.m. Saturday, shortly before the call to the crisis firm. If we were aware of something on Friday night, I promise you, we would have immediately stopped all operations, Willsher said. Any delay in notifying authorities could violate federal law, which requires anyone in charge of an offshore facility to notify the National Response Center as soon as he or she has knowledge of any discharge of oil. Amplify officials did not return requests for comment. The Coast Guard said Friday that the anchor strike that cracked open the pipeline's concrete casing and dragged it across the ocean floor happened at least several months ago, and possibly as long ago as a year.